There's a point in everyone's life when we confront a daunting truth. Time doesn't wait. And today, you're going to face this reality head-on. Have you ever encountered someone who never seems to waste a moment? Someone who moves with purpose, speaks clearly, and acts as if every choice they make shapes their future? While others scroll through their feeds, he builds. While others merely drift, he hones his skills. People notice him. They recognize that he's operating on a level they can't quite reach. This isn't just motivation, it's a wake-up call. If you don't start making changes now, life won't strike you down immediately. It will gradually wear you down silently, irreversibly. Today's video will reveal the 7 vital changes you need to implement before it's too late. But before we begin, subscribe, like the video, and check out the Daily Stoic Discipline Journal to build your mindset in 10 minutes a day. Now, let's begin. 1. The identity shift. Become the person your future needs. The first change isn't external. It's not about habits or routines or productivity tricks. It begins with identity. Most people live as the echo of who they used to be, shaped by old fears, old failures, old labels. This is why they repeat the same patterns year after year. Their identity keeps dragging them backward. The real transformation begins when you shift from acting based on history to acting based on destiny. Ask yourself, who is the future version of me, and what does that person do daily? That question rewires everything. Your decisions tighten, your standards rise, your excuses die. Marcus Aurelius wrote that your choices become your character. Every day is another brick in the identity you're building. You don't wait until you're successful to behave like your future self. You behave like that now, and the success follows. 2. The new standard. Raise your inner bar before life raises your consequences. Life has a brutal rule. If you don't raise your standards, life will raise your consequences. Oversleeping, overeating, overspending, overthinking. These aren't harmless. They're quiet self-betrayals. Each one is a whisper saying, "I'll change tomorrow." And tomorrow never comes. People rarely collapse from one big failure. They collapse from 1,000 small neglects. Think of someone who rebuilt their life from nothing. The turning point wasn't luck. It wasn't opportunity. It was the moment they said, "I refuse to live beneath my potential." That decision, that inner elevation, creates a ripple effect. Suddenly mediocrity feels uncomfortable. Sloppiness feels wrong. You grow into someone who doesn't need external pressure because the internal pressure is stronger. Discipline isn't punishment. Discipline is protection. Protection from the person you don't ever want to become. 3. The mental purge. Removing the thoughts that poison your future. Most people don't fail because they're incapable. They fail because their mind becomes a battlefield they never learned to control. Doubt, comparison, overthinking, anxiety, shame. Mental clutter like this is what suffocates progress long before reality does. Stoic philosophy teaches apatheia, emotional clarity, freedom from unnecessary disturbance. This doesn't mean suppressing emotion. It means separating emotion from identity. You feel it, observe it, understand it, but you don't become it. Imagine what your life would look like if your mind stopped attacking you. What would happen if you replaced "I'm not ready" with "I will learn"? What if it goes wrong with "What if it goes right"? "I failed before" with "I'm not done." The greatest power move you will ever make is clearing mental noise and sharpening your inner voice. Because once your mind strengthens, everything else becomes manageable. 4. The energy reset. Guard your fuel like a warrior. Your energy determines what kind of life you build, and most people leak it everywhere. Not because of hard work, but because of emotional spills, unnecessary arguments, impulsive reactions, toxic relationships, endless notifications, constant stimulation, and the pressure to respond to everything instantly. You cannot build a powerful life with a depleted battery. High-performance individuals treat energy as a sacred resource. They say no without guilt. They disconnect without apologizing. They protect their space because they understand that focus and energy are more valuable than motivation. Stoicism teaches, guard your mind from unwanted disturbances as you would guard a fortress. When you reset your energy, when you become intentional about where your attention goes, your productivity doubles, your clarity sharpens, and your stress dissolves. You stop functioning like a reactor. You start functioning like a creator. 5. The habit reconstruction. Build systems that won't let you fail. A person does not rise to the level of their goals. They fall to the level of their systems. Everyone wants transformation. Few build the structure that supports it. Habits are not about motivation. Motivation fades in hours. Systems last for years. Think of the small, non-negotiable actions that compound over time, the micro-habits that shape your identity. 5 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of cleaning, a short walk after meals, a daily check-in with yourself, small, boring actions that build an unstoppable person. Stoics lived by structured routines not to limit life, but to free themselves from chaos. The point is not perfection, the point is consistency. Your life becomes predictable in the best way. Your progress becomes inevitable. 6. The relationship filter. Choose people who won't let you stay weak. Your environment is shaping you even when you don't notice it. The wrong people don't always sabotage you loudly. Some do it quietly, through negativity, distraction, emotional chaos, or simply low standards. When you spend time with people who expect little from themselves, you begin expecting little from yourself. Filtering relationships isn't cold, it's responsible. You don't need people who drain your energy. You need people who challenge you, sharpen you, elevate you, people who make you rise to a higher standard just by being around them. Stoic wisdom advises that we should walk with those who help us become better, not those who lull us into comfort and stagnation. The right people don't let you stay weak. They won't let you excuse your potential. 7. The legacy clock. Act like someone who understands time runs out. If you want to change your life, feel this truth in your bones. You are running out of time. Not tomorrow, not in 10 years, now. You don't know how many sunsets you have left, how many chances, how many seasons where you still have the strength to build the life you want. Most people postpone their greatness until life forces them to wake up. But by then, the window is smaller, the stakes are higher, the regrets are heavier. Living with urgency doesn't mean rushing. It means valuing your time, your mind, your goals, your potential. This is what Stoicism teaches. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. When you understand that time is slipping, you stop wasting it on things that don't matter and you start creating a life that does. Most people live as if they have unlimited chances, unlimited mornings, unlimited strength, unlimited time to become the person they keep imagining. But at some point, and it happens quietly, life stops giving you later. That's when the regret sets in. Not because you failed, but because you waited. These 7 changes aren't theories, they are warnings. They are the crossroads every person eventually meets. You can keep living by old patterns, old fears, old identities, or you can shift into the version of yourself that your future requires. Stoic philosophy teaches that the present moment is the only true possession. What you do now echoes into the years ahead. So treat this moment as a turning point, a line in the sand. If you choose these 7 changes, you won't just improve your life, you'll reclaim it.